What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with more from Jennifer Rush, and more from the horizontal cat Luca, who suddenly is letting me move her this way again. And yes, we're returning to Movin, 1985, speaking of moving, and we're up to the penultimate tune, which is The Right Time Has Come Now. So it's a declaration of the appropriate nature of some action, some event, some threshold, which is to say, if you were to say the time has come now, then it might be about external natural forces, but to say the right time would suggest that there's a wrong time or a more ambiguous time in terms of normative assessments, and thus it sounds like the right time for an action, a deliberative action by an agent in a philosophical sense. So yes, it sounds to me like the narrator has decided the circumstances, the conditions that are currently in place are ripe or indeed appropriate for a particular behavior, maybe on her part or maybe another person that she's discussing with or advising. And I shouldn't even say her, it doesn't necessarily have to be the narrator of Jennifer Rush as a character, but ultimately, yes, it sounds like there's a suggestion that some action on the part of a particular person is now relevant and desirable. So, given that a lot of her songs seem to be about love and relationships and complicated emotions between people in a relationship, I would think maybe, or one of my predictions might be, that the time is right to end things, or the time is right to make your move on someone, either the beginning or the end of some connection, and that might be precipitated by the other person's actions or by external environmental conditions that are conducive to either the beginning or end of some sort of connection. So again, all that might be wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. Let's give it a listen. This is Jennifer Rush from her 1985 album Movin', and the track is The Right Time Has Come Now. Got some funk.
You came out of nowhere, I won't go there. It was a place full of despair.
The funky bass, the soulful vocals in the chorus, the like synth orchestra hit. the funky bass and funky guitar, soulful vocals, and danceable 80s drum machine sonics, we get a very bluesy guitar solo at the end. So I like the different flavors along the way sonically. I do particularly enjoy the vocals in that one, especially in the chorus. They just have this enthusiastic, soulful feel to them. And if I'm hearing the lyrics correctly, it sounds like she's saying that she's had this connection with this guy and it has been physical and intimate, but she's feeling like things he said about love and about maybe his commitment, she's now doubting and saying, okay, look, maybe, this was a feeling out process and maybe we had to have that physical connection to really get to the point we're at, but now is the time. You need to show me some emotion. She feels like it's gotten to the point where she can't just deal with his touch alone anymore. She needs more than that. She needs him to follow through on maybe things he said or suggestions about what the relationship can be that she doesn't see manifesting. So again, it feels like she's at a threshold and she is asking for specific deliberative action on his part, and that's to show her more, to feel more in a way that makes it a more symmetrical or appropriate relationship as she has experienced it. So yeah, again, it feels like it is in line with what I was thinking about the title, but it's not her who needs to see the action or who needs to perform an action. She's waiting for someone else to show it because she feels like beyond that or beyond this point, if she doesn't get that, then this has all been a lie. His love is a lie, and what she needs herself will not be fulfilled, and perhaps she'll then cut it off with her own actions. So yes, it feels like the relationship is at a precipice, and she's saying very overtly, not leaving things unspoken, not trying to be, passive aggressive about the way she gets what she feels is desirable and necessary, but saying very clearly, declaring, you need to show me some more emotion. So again, maybe I'm missing some lines there, or maybe I'm misreading the essence of some of the lines I heard, but that's what it sounded like. So I like the self-empowerment and the very clear and explicit indication of terms, if you will, on the part of the narrator. So one more song to go when we finish this album, if I can read this, which it's always so small. It's like Hero of a Fool, is that what it is? Hero of a Fool. I'm intrigued by that title, so yeah, I guess we'll figure out what that's about next time. Once again, shout out to Darren. And there are 3 more albums after this, so the Jennifer Rush journey will continue. Thank you for the patience. I know that this is one of the deep dives that it cut off just like a day or 2 before it was supposed to come, meaning in the middle and latter stages of December I was doing entirely holiday music reactions. I appreciate the patience in that regard. I enjoy the holidays, and the last few years it's been a tradition on my channel to celebrate them by listening to holiday music and so on. But I know there were a lot of deep dives on hold. I appreciate the patience from everyone, including Darren with the J Rush, and ultimately everyone who has been part of this journey more generally. Let me know what you think of this track, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.